All right, good morning. This is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Penn. Just a quick update on what's going on right now with our snow potential. Kind of some interesting things going on. This isn't going to be a huge storm, but this is not going to be a total bust either. I think that's kind of a little extreme as well. You got to play this thing down the middle. The first thing I notice here, though, as you look at the water vapor loop, is there's our two pieces of energy. One sitting over eastern Nebraska, one sitting over North Texas. And the thing about this northern stream energy, the models have underestimated it dramatically. It's overperforming. We've seen 7 to 9 inch amounts in some of these heavier pockets. And as I take off the storm reports, look at all the areas reporting snow, all the way down almost now to northern Arkansas. And this area between northern Missouri down to northern Arkansas, all this precipitation, none of the models had that. They did not have that connection. So there's still two very strong pieces that could possibly still come together. And there's some indications in the new data today that that is distinctly possible. And I'm going to start first. Let's go to the NAM model first. Well, let's start with this first. This is our RPM model, and this is something we run in the house. WSI puts it out. And the interesting thing about this is a high-resolution model that does very good in the wintertime for us. If you look over at Mecklenburg County, which is right where my arrow is right now, there's a little speck of blue. Now, it's very small, but that's 2 to 4 inches, and anywhere you see white, that's 1 to 2 inches. The brighter the white, you're at 2 inches. The lower the white, you're closer to 1 inch, half-inch amounts. But notice the 2 to 4 inch amounts it's spitting out just to the south of 85, and then look at the big-time amounts in the mountains. So let's go to the NAM model again. Let me show you, first of all, make sure it's all snow. You see the blue line? That's our rain snow line. Anything north of there, it's going to be all snow. So let's go forward a couple of frames. Right now, you're looking at basically Saturday night. 7 o'clock. This is Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Look at that band right there. Now, that's about 1/10 of an inch of liquid. That's a 1-inch snowfall amount right there. And all around it, we're getting a light dusting of snow with this system as it's trying to transition to the coast. Let's go ahead one more frame. And you can see the coastal low trying to blow up. But look at the snow. Yeah, it's light. I'm not going to lie to you. It's light, but it's deep into the cold air. So it's probably going to be the snowfall ratios here are probably going to be 15 to 1, not 10 to 1, which means liquid to snowfall. Typically it's 10 to 1, but you can see the really cold air moving into the mountain. So we may get some efficient light snow coming out of this system. Let's go ahead one more frame. And you can see our coastal low blowing up. Still snow in eastern North Carolina, and the mountains are getting clobbered as this cold air is coming over the mountains. This is backed up by the future radar. I show you the future radar because we know this is all snow. So that's early Saturday morning. It's in the mountains. Let's go in close and look at Saturday night. This is a future radar right over the heart of our viewing area, and even some darker green. This would be a quick burst of heavy snow. This is your 1 to 2 inches easily right there. Let's go ahead one more frame. The interesting thing about this frame, the heavier snow shifts to the east, but notice this little appendage on the back. This is a sign that the models are trying to pick up on this small scale, or what we call mesoscale banding. And there could be some bands of embedded heavier snow. These are virtually impossible to forecast, but there's definitely a sign that some could be there. It means in isolated pockets in our area could see good snow. Most of us will see 1 inch. And if you look at the HPC site, which is interesting, I love this site because if you look at this, this shows the chances. If you look, 24-hour probability of snow of 1 inch or more. Okay, this is through tomorrow morning. It's all over the Ohio Valley. This is Saturday. Notice all of North Carolina and most of South Carolina is in the 30% chance of seeing 1 inch or more, with higher amounts to the east. If you go to Monday, it still has snow chances lingering in North Carolina. But here's the cool thing. Take a look at 2-inch amounts. We've got a 10 to 20% chance. And look at 4-inch amounts. Yeah, they're not huge, but you see that brown area? That's about a 1 to 5% chance of 4 inches. But notice these little bands that they are indicating. So even they are trying to pick up on this possibility that there could be some heavier snow bands in there. So don't give up hope if you want a lot of snow. I'm going to stick to my guns. 1 to 2 inches. Most of you will see 1 inch, but don't be shocked if there's some amounts around 2 to 3 inches as we go into your Saturday. Hope you're having a great Christmas Eve and enjoy the day and enjoy the holiday, and Merry Christmas to everybody out there.